What's going on, guys? Fitful Cars here, and today I'm going to hopefully finally finish this rust spot and put back the spoiler and also the roof rack because it's way overdue. And maybe wash my car for enough time, but I probably don't. So also I got a new camera, which I'm not using it right now. I'm gonna use it later in the video, and I'll show some footage of some of the new stuff I got for recording. So yeah. So I was looking for new control arms because I didn't even know which ones these were. And also because I think I need new bushings because those are like, I don't know, kind of old now. So, I mean, I know like some good brands, but they're like pretty expensive. Ooh, no, bushing's not good. Damn. Just more stuff to the list, I guess. Besides, you know, cleaning it. And then also kind of want to get a new front grille. And I seen people like cut this off and like put their own like mesh or something. I might do that, but probably not today. But yeah, just stuff. All right, so right now I'm getting these brackets ready for the roof rack so I can spray paint them, because I just decided to use whatever black spray paint I have left, because it won't really matter because these are just brackets. But I just want to make sure they won't rust again or the paint to chip off. So yeah. Okay, so I wouldn't recommend using this paint, but it's the only really black paint I really have is like engine parts and stuff can, like high temp paint. But it's black, so it should be fine. I might leave like a texture or something because this might be a little old, but yeah, it still has a lot left, so I'm gonna use it. I might do a time lapse, but I'm not sure. I just want this is gonna be like a quick thing. I'm gonna do like light coats on this side and maybe another one and then two on the other side. So yeah. All right, got the first coat drying. It's all right. It's kind of a texture, not really, but it's pretty good. I didn't spray it too much out, so this can's probably not that old. But yeah, wait for that to dry. All right, so right now I'm recording this before I go to my dad's, and I got an all-around camera adapter thing for like computers and stuff, for like my SD cards, because I want to start recording on this camera right here because it's pretty good. You know, it takes SD cards and stuff. It's not like that old. It's a Pentax Opera waterproof camera. It's pretty good. And also got the charger for it because I don't have the charger, it just has one battery, so yeah. Okay, it still works. That's good. So I can get like some cool like photos, and it says 2006. I wonder how they changed that, but that's pretty cool. This camera is old, but it's not like crazy old like the camcord. But yeah, can't wait to use this get some footage. So for this camera, I did a lot of research on this, and it is a digital camera, but obviously, you know, it takes tape. So I have to buy this like $89 like thing that goes into here and like plugs in, but I don't really want to do that. So I'm just gonna use the new camera. So yeah. So I just checked the paint, it's already done drying, so that was pretty fast. I'm gonna do the next coat then. Damn, the wind's fighting me. The sides, it's good. Not too much paint. The damn wind make them all fell. How? Hopefully it didn't ruin the paint. Okay, I don't think it did. that spot kind of needs a little more, but I think that's good enough, I guess. A little dry, so I'm gonna do the other side. Alright, first coat on this side. I'm gonna do one more coat. I just, have the bandana so I won't like smell the fumes and stuff. So here's what it looks like right now. I did that side off camera. So yeah. Alright, got all the brackets done, spray painted, pretty good. And then we got new hardware my dad found in the garage. So hopefully we get the roof rack back on. Alright. So before I put the roof rack back on, I want to get all this stuff off, clean my roof again, but maybe not fully. So I just got the blower and a little rag, so yeah. All right, so I cleaned it a little bit. It's all right, and then it just like bolts up to right here, and then you have to unscrew these on all four corners, so yeah. All right, put the brackets back on the way I think they went on. I think it looked at an old video of mine to see how they went, so I think that's how they go. So hopefully I can screw this back on, this hole right here, and yeah. This video is not sponsored by anything, but I'll really appreciate it if you look on my Depop page. If you don't know what Depop is, it's a clothing site where people sell clothes. I'm not sponsored by them. Just go check out my site. I have some cheap clothes you might like. Yeah. Bring it home, Miller. Yeah! Let's go! With the help of my dad and my brother, we got roof rack back on. And I tighten these. They're doing yard work. And then, I put the brackets, and then I use this like flathead, like tighten these. And then I use tape measure to make sure it's like lined up, and it's pretty lined up. It's not moving. Looks way better. I mean, besides some imperfections like here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna put a sticker there anyway. But yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna use some of my skate stickers I have, just like I think the Independent and the Santa Cruz one. And I'm just gonna put one on each side right here. I think that'll look good. Yeah. Well, it's Easter while I'm recording this, so happy Easter, everybody. And hope everyone has a good Easter. And, yeah. Alright, it's I think, next week. So, hopefully, going to be, finish rust spot, and might be rusting a little bit more since the moisture, but I don't know, I might keep grinding on it. But yeah, hopefully get that fixed this weekend. And Padres are, we have a winning record right now, so hopefully we win this game, and I'll, show you. Another homer! I like in the same ending. No way.
Oh.
Come on, Sheets.
So
Go! God! Yeah! Let's go! Yeah!
Back-to-back.
Yeah! Let's go! Slam Diego! Hell yeah! Alright, so I got some tweezers and like a file so I can file some of this off and then get some nasty stuff out of there, and maybe out of here too. So yeah. Alright, so I got the stuff out of there pretty good. There was some like debris and just rust and stuff. And then I couldn't really get the part of the broken bolt out because it's somewhere over here. I couldn't see it. But the tweezers did fit in there though, so yeah. Alright, so this takes about 10 minutes to dry. And then the blue like stuff makes it like dry faster, so we put a little bit too much. So, but yeah. Alright, so I have to scrape this off because like he did the test with the fingernail. You know, see, look, I could just take it off with my fingernail, also that. So we gotta do the right mixture, just like one drop this time instead of like, I don't know, because you put extra hardener, I guess. So yeah. All right, second try. Hopefully this is the right mixture. It's not too much. So I'm just gonna let it dry for 20 minutes. But yeah. Little rabbit right here. That's cute. All right, so this is what we got looking right now. I think we're gonna start taping off the sides and start primering it soon. And yeah, it's pretty good. But I'm gonna clean this first. All right, so I actually did have to sand a little bit more right here because this is the side I'm gonna see. All this doesn't matter. Here, like this. So I'm gonna see that, which it looks 3D on camera, I think. But like when you go like this, it's getting flat. So yeah, it's getting better. So because I'm gonna put primer on this soon and then put tape around it, so I won't get this paint, but yeah. Alright, there we go. I got painter's tape ready and I think I'm ready to do the primer, hopefully. And I also cleaned it, so yeah. Alright, I got the primer drying. Now I can see the imperfections better, and then I'm gonna sand it down, and then I'm also take the tape off and then primer the rest because I put too much tape on these sides. I should have, where's the piece? Oh, right here. I should have went like this and then did an outline with the tape around it, but yeah.
That's a good point, and I had a team.
Come on, Adam, finish this game.
Got it.
There we go.
Yes!
Yeah! Alright, so next day, that's what that primer looks like. So I'm gonna take off the tape. Alright, it's a good looking patch. It's better than the rust spot. But this part you will see if I, don't get the matching paint. But, I mean, it won't be that bad because, the spoiler goes right here. See here, get this. See how it fits. It's a little, it's kind of lopsided now, but that's just because of this. The fastener is gonna go right there, and then I need to put some primer right here too, but yeah. Alright, so what I did is I put it like this and then put the 2 screws right there so I can hold it in place, so I can get an even primer around it so it can all match. And then I put a little tape right there, so I don't want primer getting there. But these are fine because this one's kind of messed up already, and this one just gonna put a fastener in there already. So yeah, and then I might just put some more tape around it. So I'll get some on here. Hold up. Well, I don't know why, but this stupid can is not spraying. Yeah, I don't know if it's clogged. Might be up there. But when I first sprayed it, bro, it got everywhere. I tried cleaning it, but I'm gonna have to like scrape that off really good. Oh, I got pain in the ass. Alright, so I was looking for a new can of primer, but I found this one. So it's Rust-Oleum, same brand, but it's 2-in-1, but that won't matter probably. So hopefully this one works. I'll test it before I spray. Had a minor setback. I had to put way more tape because the wind was kind of fighting me, and these are kind of old. So hopefully this dries. It's not the best, but yeah. And then I had to clean the window. I got off pretty much all the drops, but it kind of sucks to go in here as well. So I had to use 1000 grit sandpaper, but luckily I can put water on this, so I don't think it will leave scratches. All right, here's the finished product. Turned out pretty good. I just fixed that one spot that I sprayed too much. Wow, when I zoom in, it looks kind of bad right there, but you're not gonna see that. But yeah, it just stops the rust. So I'll let that dry, and then I can put that fastener in, and then yeah. All right, the patch is, I think, done besides the paint, but I don't know if I don't really have the matching. I'm gonna have to order some, but it looks nice besides this part, and then there's some kind of overspray, but not that bad because I can just scratch it off. But yeah, turned out pretty good. All right, so I want to get this job right, so I'm not gonna fully finish it, which sucks because I want to get the exact paint, which might cost a lot since it's a 90s color. So I guess this wraps the video, but besides, I'm just gonna sand this lightly off camera because it's primer, but it's not fully dry, even though it's not sticking, because it just needs like maybe like an hour. And then also the fastener, I'll probably do that off camera as well. It's just, you know, just some simple stuff, I guess. Anyway, thank you guys for watching.